Alright guys, how's it going? ChaosEclipse here. We're going to play Ark today. We're going to go back to the island. For those of you that don't remember, I just want to show you what my settings are on here are. I have the difficulty level all the way up. Multiplier and taming speed are multiplied by 2. I'm not sure if I changed any of this. The harvesting amount I did, and I believe the dino harvesting damage I did, but I believe these two are the same as they normally are. I could be wrong, but just compare yours with whatever you guys want to see here. Dino count, I turned that all the way up. I think some of these I changed, but they're not that big of a deal. Show map player location, that just shows a little blip of where you are on the map. That's for everyone in your game. You don't have to have it on. Maximum difficulty, I turned that on so that you can actually have level 150 dinos spawn in. Same thing with that very top one, the difficulty level. If you don't have both of those checked or all the way up, it will decrease the spawn level of your dinosaurs. So that's all that. The advanced one, I did change a little bit in here too. I don't think it was anything up here. Let's see. You don't have to have this on. That's mainly for PvP. It doesn't really matter. I think if you turn it off, it'll just let you spawn back normally. I don't think I messed with any of that. So there's a little bit in here I did mess with. The harvest health, that just makes it to where, like a tree or a metal node, when you're hitting it, it has higher health, so that means you'll end up getting more out of it because you're hitting it for longer. I did turn up the nighttime speed because I don't like messing with the Trudons. I turned down the spoil time, the item decomposition time, and the corpse decomposition time. What this does is the spoil time is for your food or any crops you have, and then the item decomposition and the corpse decomposition is for when you die, or if you throw something out of your inventory, it'll actually stay in the game a little bit longer than normal. And then I think the rest is just all average. I didn't change anything at all. You guys may want to go through here, and actually I did change this one. You guys may want to go through here and look at everything anyway, just to you guys may or may not want certain things in the game. The crafting skill bonus multiplier, that is if you find a blueprint that is something other than a normal one. So if you find like a green, a blue, purple, yellow, or ascension blueprint, say you find one with a spear that does 300 damage. If you turn this up, you can actually make, when you make the spear, it can actually be higher than just that 300, but that also depends on any crafting skill points that you're putting into your character in their actual skills, like when you're doing their skill tree. Sorry if I sound a bit raspy. For those of you that don't know or do know, whichever, I have been in the hospital for the past 2 weeks, so I haven't had that many videos going out. I do apologize for that. I am back home. I'm fine, taking medication where I need to and everything, so if I pause every now and then, that's just me trying to hold back a cough. That way I'm not coughing into the video, guys. But yeah, this is going back to the island server. And the reason why I showed you guys all this is because I haven't played on this server in a while, so I wanted you guys to know that, you know, like if I'm running around with my dinosaur and I'm getting a whole bunch of berries or something like that, it is because the harvesting is turned up, or, you know, whatever the case may be. Or if my night time's really short and you guys are like, man, his time's going pretty quick, it's because I believe I have the daytime turned up too. So I have the daytime speed turned up, or daytime speed turned down, meaning the day will pass slower, but the actual daytime length is longer. And then I did reverse that for the nighttime, so the nighttime sped up time wise, but it actually goes faster as well. So you won't see much nighttime in the game. If you do, it probably won't last very long, maybe 10-20 minutes if that. So last time I played, this is all I had, guys, this little place right here, and I have 3 mounts, well, 3 tames. I have my otter, I have my Ankylosaurus, which is up there, and my bird here. I am actually going to do admin commands today, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. The reason why I'm doing it is that way I don't have to restart, and I can get everything back really quick using the admin commands to build my new place real fast. So that's probably all that you guys are going to see in this one, is just me using admin commands. I know a lot of you don't even know what they are. So if anything, I'll just do a little quick tutorial on it. But first, we need to go all the way over where my new house is. So I pulled out my map and then I hit R1. As you guys can see, I'm down at the bottom left of the map. If you look on the left side of the map between 30 and 40, there's a spot where the snow, it's more down to like 39. There's a spot where the snow kind of turns into grassland. That is where we're going, all the way over there. So it is going to take a minute. I may or may not fast forward through this. I'm not sure yet. It all depends. And then I'm also going to have to hug the coast all the way there, because I don't want a leady taking out my raft while I have my Argent and my Anky on it. The Argent will just start flying, but the Anky may die if it happens, just because depending on the leady, it may or may not attack my Anky. I think if it's a regular leady, it won't, but I think alphas automatically do. Hopefully we don't have that happen, but I guess we're gonna find out. This is one of the major parts right here, is just getting across this little area. They can definitely spawn below us in this area. I'm just listening for that whale sound. Alright, we're pretty shallow. There's going to be a couple of spots where I do have to cross a little bit of deep water. I don't have to, but it's just quicker. So we'll chance it. Worst case scenario, I can show you guys how to spawn in a free dinosaur. The admin commands are mainly used for cheating, honestly. I don't like using them. This is more of like a tutorial thing for you guys anyway, though, so I'm not really worried about it. So if you guys want to see a specific admin command or anything like that, or you guys are having trouble, I know like if you use the no clip one, I think it's just called Ghost or something like that, or Fly, and you can actually fly through the ground and stuff. Turning that one off is a bit tricky and stuff. Sometimes you'll log back in and you'll just be free falling through the world. So you just have to be careful with some of the admin commands that you guys are using. You can find a list of them on Google. Just Google Ark PS4 or whatever system you're on, PC, Xbox, whatever. Just Google Ark admin commands, and it should come up. There's several different ways to put them in. There's like these GFI commands. There's the give item command, which that's the one that I use. I've tried the GFI before and it didn't work for me. I may have just been doing it wrong though. So but yeah, some of them are pretty tricky. And then I'm sure you guys remember when you're on your raft with these dinosaurs, like right now, my Argent and my Anky, if I hit a rock or something, it won't damage me, it won't do anything, but if the Anky or even the Argent gets caught on that rock while I'm going by, it will push them off. So that's something you have to be careful for. The Argent, if it gets pushed off, it'll probably just fly there, like it'll just float there, kind of hovering. If the Anky gets pushed off, he will actually land in the water and he will be in danger of whatever lurks in the water underneath you guys. Oh look, and he just aggroed on my Anky. One of the things you have to be careful with is, like, if I do knock off the Anky, the sharks, like I said, I don't think leadies are hostile towards tames, but I'm not 100% sure on that. He's going to keep following us because he's faster than the raft. We'll probably lose him on this dolphin up ahead. Ichthyosaurus or whatever the hell that thing is called. The Sarco I'm not worried about. He can't really get up there anyway unless he goes around to the front, and he's just not going to be smart enough to do that. So but yeah, so the Anky, if he falls off, like I said, I'm not too worried about a leady. I believe he can even outswim the Leedy. They're decently fast, but so are the Yankees. Like I said, worst case scenario, I'll just spawn one back in. I'm more worried about like the I don't even know what it's called, the Tonaconiathus or some crap, the squid. They're usually, oh, did he just push me? I must have hit coral or something. Yeah, he's back there fighting. Okay, so the squid basically, it can very easily kill the Anki. If there's enough megalodons, they can kill him. I don't remember what they're called. They're the jellyfish. They basically shock the crap out of you and you can't move. So he may be strong enough to take them, but if he can't move to even hit them, then he's gonna die. So now, like I said, it is going to take a minute to get over here. I will show you guys different areas that I like to build. The place I'm building now is a very, very open area, just like back there on the herbivore island. This is not meant to be built in. I mean, you can if you're strong enough. Oh, look, there's a Leedy right there in extremely shallow water. Holy crap. I'm surprised he did not die. He won't attack me, though, because I mean, even though he's in the shallow water, he just doesn't have the maneuverability, I don't think. So I don't think he'll swim this way. I think he'll just stay there. That is crazy. Yeah, that's what they look like, though, guys. I don't know if I ever got to show you guys one before. I mean, I know I showed you kind of, but I mean, that's them. He's not an alpha. He's not glowing or anything. So, and usually they're like level 1 to 5. Alphas I've always seen level 1, but I think the highest random one I've seen was like a level 5. They still do the same amount of damage. Alphas will one-shot your boat. The regular ones will take like 3, maybe 4 hits on your boat before it gets destroyed. But yeah, so what I was saying is the area where we're going, it's up here past the red obelisk. This is meant for a PvP server or just a friendly server or even single gameplay. If it's just like you and your wife, you and your girlfriend, or vice versa, you and your boyfriend, you and your husband, that's what this is meant for, the area where I'm going to build. If you're on a PvP server, I would not suggest, I mean, unless you're in a big tribe where you think you can handle yourself, then yeah, you go for it, you know, more power to you. I personally cannot. I usually play this game solo or with 1 or 2 friends. So I usually find a small out of the way area and I will build in some trees, and hopefully dinosaurs don't knock over the trees so that I can stay hidden. I'm very under the radar when I play in PvP. I like to be sneaky. I like to hide my stuff so I don't lose everything. If I can, I'll prevent myself from getting raided, but usually that's inevitable. It happens. But the area we're going to is extremely open. It's out on the beach. It's a very big open flat land. This, like I said, is just more for single players or PvE or just something along those lines. If you are playing on a PvE server, I will tell you, if it's a public server, like a actual official server, or even if it's like maybe a friend server but he has a lot of friends, PvE servers are usually extremely laggy. That's just because people go in there, they build whatever they want, and usually the admins don't say anything about it. They just leave it, so it makes it even worse, just because all the stuff that's in there, and it just gets overwhelming for the server, and either their internet can't handle it or the game itself just can't handle how much stuff is being in there. So, and then most of the time this is going to be deep. Most of the time the admins just won't mess with the stuff. They'll just leave it. Some admins are really good about it. They'll go through and they'll be like, hey, if you guys aren't using it, need to demolish it, or we're going to go through and demolish it for you, you know, whatever the case may be. But like I said, that depends on the admins and how good the admins run their server. I've seen it where admins clean up, you know, like once a week, which isn't bad. I've seen ones where they do it once a day, and that usually those servers are awesome, but they also have a lot of strict rules on what you can and can't do, where you can and can't build. So I mean, it all depends on how you want to play. I believe I mentioned this before as well. You can run a PS4 server off of a second PS4 for free. Obviously you need 2 PS4s for it, but you can run the server off of one and then play it on the other. When you're playing like split screen with just another person, it's more of a shared server, like you're playing on it as a single player, and the second player, or maybe even more, I'm not sure how many people can play on a server like this, I don't remember. But so like say I'm playing this right now and I have a friend come in, he has to stay within a certain area of where I'm at. If not, he would get teleported back to me. If you have the second PS4 and you're running the server off of the second PS4, it's the same as buying a server. Anyone who joins, they can go wherever they want, however far they want away from you, and it's just like playing on an official server. You can give people access to admin commands and everything else if you want some mods in there, you know, moderators in there while you're not online or whatever. But it's not a necessity. You can also ban people from your server. You can blacklist them. You can whitelist them. For those of you who don't know what whitelist is, that is basically if you have a password on your server and you only want certain people in there, you can give out that password to people, or you can just put them on the whitelist and they can just log in without putting in the password. That sounds okay. I guess it might have just been that megalodon. It sounded like one of the whales just moving through the water. Like I didn't hear like a noise or anything. Alright, this part we gotta go a little deep again just to get around this rock. I could probably squeeze him between there, but I really don't want to knock him off. Or her. I think it's a her, because it keeps laying eggs. There's also, there was a level 140 Argent over here. I did do admin commands when I was flying around just to make sure that I have max dinos spawning in. The highest one I've seen so far is that Argent, which is a 140. I don't know if it's still there or not. We are almost there though. So since I've been talking this whole time, I probably won't fast forward through this, but I mean, you guys can feel free to skip ahead. When I'm off the boat, that's when we're in the right area. So, but yeah, it's not much further. Building in this area over here, I will say, since it's next to the snow, be careful when you're building. Not as in, oh my god, it's dangerous, but it can be. Building next to the snow, your character can get extremely cold, and you will always need like an AC in your house, because it also lets off heat. It just regulates the air. I mean, yeah, it's called an AC, but it just regulates the air. So you can either build an AC in your house, a fireplace, or something along those lines. But if you build too close to the snow, your character will be cold all the time. So just try to regulate where you're building if you don't want to have to deal with that. I'm probably going to have ACs anyway, because hopefully I'm going to be eventually hatching some eggs, and the ACs actually help with the, how can I say it? I want to say the weather regulation, but it's not really weather. It's more like the comfortability for the egg. Like some eggs need hot weather, some need cold, some need it neutral. There's also a, I think it's a Dimetron. It looks like a Stegosaurus, except an extremely small one. You can usually find them over by the swamps. You can get one of those, and they will, if you put the egg next to it, the fermented egg, it will actually keep the egg perfectly where it needs to be. I have never tamed it. I don't know if it's still a thing. That was back in old Ark when this map was the only one that was up and going. I do know that they've changed a lot. Like mammoths never used to really have a special power or anything. Now if you tame them, you can actually roar with them, and it will decrease the attack power, I believe, of the of whatever they're fighting. If it doesn't decrease the attack power, it decreases their defense. It decreases one of their stats either way. But so like stuff like that, and then the parasaurs can spot people, which that didn't used to be a thing when the game first came out. So there's a lot that has changed in the game. I mean, even the way the Argents look. I wish I had some really old gameplay so I can show you guys what the Argents used to look like. I used to have a screenshot, and I just don't anymore. You know, cleared out the PS4 memory, and that went along with it. Alright, so up ahead is the snow over there where that blue obelisk is. So we are almost there. I know I keep saying that, just letting you guys know how much further. It's basically up here where these trees are. We're going to go left, because to the right is a cove. So we're gonna go left. As soon as we get around that cove, there's like a another little inlet, and then I believe it's right on the other side of that. So not much further, guys. This is getting a little deep, but we should be fine. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about anything. The beach isn't that far if we do get attacked and the boat gets destroyed. There's not much on the boat, just some food and stuff in a preserving bin. I do have a little bit of building supplies, but I'm not worried about that. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna use the admin commands, which hopefully I remember how to do it. It's been a while. Like I said, I normally don't use it, but I'm gonna give myself everything that I had on the Ragnarok map that I have been showing you guys, not counting the mounts, just the building and the structures and stuff. And instead of doing stone, I may actually do metal, just because it's more efficient. It looks better, honestly, but it doesn't really matter either way. You can still use stone. Since I'm going to be doing the commands, why not do metal? And then I will give myself everything that I had in there. So like, I won't do the windmill because the windmill is not available on this map. But I will probably still do the generator, the electrical generator. I might do 2 of those. So I'll have to start farming for fuel in here, which I didn't necessarily have to in the other one. I mean, I did a little bit, but not much. Fuel's not hard to get though. One of the things I like about this area over here where I'm headed is there are pearls in the immediate area, and there's oil in the immediate area, and metal. I will show you where all of those are once we are closer. Since this is an open flat land, you do have to be careful. There are bigger aggressive dinosaurs that do spawn over here. A lot of raptors, a lot of argents, wolves, saber-tooths. Every once in a while you get 1 or 2 T-Rexes, but it's not in the immediate area where I built. It's more I just realized my Anki's been sliding left this whole time. I think maybe the Argent's been sliding right too. They're like right up against each other. But they're not spawning in the immediate area where I'm building. It's kind of around the corner, more on the edge of the coast. And I will show you guys that as well. Just so you guys know the new area, and I will show you guys where this is at on the map exactly. I mean, I know I explained it when we were coming or when I was leaving the area, the other area, but I will actually show you guys on the map where I am actually building. I did start building, so there is foundation there. It's made out of wood, but or not wood, it's made out of stone, but I will be replacing it with the metal. And I will build the greenhouse and stuff like that. Or not build, but I'm going to give myself the greenhouse and stuff. I'm going to give myself the what's it called? The industrial forge, the industrial grill. The only thing I won't give myself is the industrial cooker, which I did unlock in the other one, but I never built it. So like I said, I don't want to give myself anything that I did not have in the other one. And I'm not going to do any mounts. The mounts I will tame normally. The taming speed and everything is turned up anyway, so I'm not concerned about it. Yeah, see, this would be a bad place to go under. It is right up ahead though. That's a little inlet that I was kind of talking about. This and the one up here to the left is another one. There's like a little waterfall here. Can't see it yet. It's over where those rocks are on the right side. Not the rocks that just spawned in, but like the actual rock cliff that's out there. You'll see the water here in a second. It just, I don't know why it takes a minute to spawn in. I think that's it. The white that spawned there at the top. Yeah, that's the water on the right side of the screen right now. Yeah. So we are here. It is right in front of us, basically. I am going to leave the Anki on the boat for now. He should be fine there. She should be fine. The otter's on my neck, and obviously we have the bird on top. And I will grab the bird and fly you guys around here in this area a little bit. Like I said, there's nothing too like crazy hostile, at least not right here. I'll show you guys where the hostile stuff usually spawns at. Every once in a while you'll see like hyenas and stuff like that here, but nothing that's going to be like extremely deadly or anything. So the Anki should be fine up here. Alright, let me make sure I still got my otter. Oops, I do. Okay. I was trying to throw them off and it just got back on the boat. This is also a good area because if you guys want to get some water tames, you can actually come down in here. I have like kind of oh, is that a Sarco? That is. Usually they do not spawn here. Let me see what level he is real quick. Where'd you go? There you are. Okay, he's level 5. He'll be fine. Usually I've blocked this off before, tamed some sharks and stuff, and kind of left them in here. It's not a bad little plan. You don't have to do that, obviously. It's just easier if you block in your water tames. That way a random shark or something isn't coming up and messing with your stuff. All right, he's gonna come over here. Let's go ahead and kill him real quick. I do have a blue spear currently, so I will be hitting harder like that, way harder. I found the blueprint in a yellow drop for the spear. Pike. I don't know why I keep calling it a spear. Alright, let's jump on this Anki, or Argent. So, if you land there on the beach, which we are right over here, like I said, and we're just going to fly straight out over here, and you can see the platform. Oh, another Sarco. You can see the platform that I already started building, the foundation. This is a 5x5, I believe. I may go a little bit bigger. And then we're going to extend the yard probably out this way, I want to say. We're going to do a pretty big yard just because I want to have a lot of tames. So if you notice coming this way towards the snow, this is where your Argents and everything are going to start spawning in at. Over here is where the hostile stuff comes in, and then you will hit the cold weather. It's not showing that I'm cold because I have the otter on my neck. Sorry, I forgot about that. Come out this way. This is where you will find your Argents, your T-Rexes, your Saber-tooths, your Raptors, everything that's basically hostile. They usually stay on this kind of corner over here, but that will not stop them from going over here. I've had several T-Rexes run up to my house before and everything else, so just something to keep an eye out for as well. What level is that? Okay, he's a 10. Okay, and then actually right in this river that is below us, this one right here, this is where your silica pearls are. You can see a few right there, a couple there, one there. Just follow that river, or you can even come in here. There's actually quite a bit in this this cold water. Make sure you bring an otter with you or something to keep you warm. You can see the silica pearls there. So if you're not staying warm, you will have to come out and go back and just basically run back and forth. If you come right down over here, there's some oil. Kind of blends in with these rocks, but it's these rocks right here in front of me, these ones that are like kind of bubbly. I'm not sure really how to describe those, but yeah, it's these smaller rocks. Another thing is metal, which is up this way. Let me turn back around so you guys can see the orientation from the house. So there would be my house over there. If you run up this area right here, you'll have to obviously stay over here because that is too steep to run up. You can run up this area right here, and you can go two ways. You can keep going straight up, but you'll have to move to the right over that way just because it's too steep right here, or you can go left. If you go left, it does go into the snow, but there's more metal this way. There's also a few double XP things over here. I will show you where a couple of them are. So if you run in here, you're going to start running into nasty creatures and stuff. Usually there's a lot of wolves in this area. There's also crystal here. There's a crystal. I believe below me. Where's that? It's down here. Yeah, here is a double XP thing right here. One of those explorer notes that we picked up before. That box right there. We're not going to pick it up. We will save that for an Argent. There's a little bit of metal there. If you come up here, I believe I could have swore there was another double XP thing right here somewhere. Maybe not, but there is one up here. So if you would have went right, or even if you come this way and then you come up here and you go this way, there's metal there. There's also a T-Rex. There's metal here. Keep coming up. I believe there might be 2 XP things up here, maybe 1. Okay, it looks like we have a couple Carnos up here. Be careful with them. Okay, it's only going to be 1 then. I thought there was 1 like right in this area. So if you come up here, there's going to be 1 here. Right there to the left, it's that vase that's on this platform. That is 1. I don't remember seeing hyenas here, but evidently there's hyenas here. Usually there's a lot of raptors. I'm not really worried about them. There are 2 or 3 drops that come down up here. There is another explorer note, that green box right there by my left wing. I got bugs chasing me. There was more metal over here. I guess I passed it. Just wasn't really paying attention, I'm not sure. Might have just been going too fast because of the Carnos. Let's see. That's not metal. It might be. I don't know why it looks like that. This should be metal, guys, I believe. Yeah, it's metal. Okay, so there's 1 thing of metal. Here's some more metal. I'm not sure what's going on with the color. Maybe it's just my eyes. It looks really dark for metal. I don't know why. Yeah, so there is metal here, obviously. There's rich veins here. There's more down here as well, kind of mixed in with these rocks and stuff. Just look around. I promise you there's metal here. There's some right there. This one. Those 2. So they're just kind of covered by the snow. I will show you guys a good area to farm a drop and the Skylord artifact. I will say to come in here prepared though. There's usually bats and spiders, and coming in here you will need a grappling hook, at least if you want to get the everything that's in there. You don't have to, obviously, but if you want to get everything that's in there, you're going to need grappling hooks. There's another drop right here, or not a drop, a explorer's note right here. If you come up here, this is the map I know the most. So if you guys have any questions about where something is, or an artifact or something like that, let me know. I will gladly point it out to you guys. There's tons of oil out here on the snow. There's also penguins. If you guys are into the ghillie suits and stuff like that, you need organic polymer to make those. So there are penguins out here. I would say bring a bird. You don't have to, but it's extremely cold and it's just easier to fly around. Plus, if you're going to be picking up the oil, you're going to be swimming across this water, which is very deep, very deadly. There's sharks and everything else in there. Usually this one is packed with penguins. I don't know why I don't see too many. You go ahead and land, get some stamina back. Come on, get your stamina. Yeah, usually this thing is packed with penguins. I don't know why it's not right now, but it could just be delay of spawning them in or something. More oil over here. There's usually penguins, not on the ones that are floating by themselves, but there's usually penguins on the ones that are closer to like the land areas, or the big ones, like that one over there should have some penguins on it. You can also find penguins just straight up here. Usually they end up dying pretty quick just because of the wildlife that's up here though. Yeah, see, there's saber-tooths running all over and everything else. Is that a... It is. I did not know that one was there. Alright, well there's a thing right there. It's kind of unmarked. That looks like metal down there. It is. We're almost to the Skylord cave entrance. That one over there, that one should have a lot of penguins if you guys need penguins. I believe penguins on this map are the only way to get organic polymer, because there are no there's some penguins right there. There are no mantises on this one, and you can usually get them from mantises as well. Oh look, and a Quetzal in the snow. That is a first. Level 40. I've never tamed a Quetzal. I always wanted to. They're extremely hard to do by yourself. I think I said this before, last time I knocked one out. I actually knocked him out in the water and it ended up drowning, so that was no fun. What are they fighting? Wolves? Yep. Okay, so if you're in this area, right here, get out of here, Quetzal. This little slope right here leads right to the Skylord Entrance. It's a real easy way to get a drop or two. But like I said, there are pitfalls in here. You have to be careful. Going in, I would go extremely slow. Not extremely slow, but decently slow. It is going to lag just because when you walk in, it's spawning in all the creatures and everything. So there goes the lag right there. If you're, obviously it's just me, so it's not going to lag as bad. So when you come in here, there's obviously this metal, there's obsidian, and then there are spiders and bats everywhere, which kind of worried that I don't see any. They're stuck in the walls. Okay, so there's usually a drop right here where that spider's at. Is that a spider? Yeah, it's a spider. Yep, and as you can see, they are higher level in here, so you want to be really careful. Now there's usually a drop that spawns in right here or over there. So these are pitfalls. You will die if you fall down in them. It's just you fall, you're dead. Like there's spikes down in there, you can't get back up. You hit the bottom, you're just dead. Like there's no, oh, I didn't, touch the bottom or whatever. If you fall, you're dead. And there are some that are very hard to see, some pitfalls that are very hard to see. The way I went just now, there's usually a drop there, but there wasn't this time. Over here, there's usually spiders and bats. But I believe there's also a drop over here somewhere. I don't see any glowing for drops. And I am getting very cold in here. There's more spiders. Thank God I didn't aggro them. I really don't want to. There's bats. We're not aggroing them. Alright, but yeah, so you guys can come in here. You clear it out a couple times. The tames in here, or not tames, the creatures in here don't spawn back very rapidly. So you can actually come in, probably get like 2 or 3 drops before they actually spawn back in. Even if they are starting to spawn back in, they won't necessarily be at full, like it won't be all of them again, it'll be a few of them. There's more spiders. It seen me, didn't it? No? Okay. You can also make the spiders fall down in the pit traps. So like there's one right here that if you weren't paying attention, if you clip down in there, you're dead. So I remember running through here one time. I literally was running as fast as I could and it just kind of like bounced up the other side, and I turned around and I was like, holy crap. But I had trouble getting back across. When I was jumping across, I hit my head, still fell down and died. Not cool. But this is a decent place to get drops. Like I said, if you come in, this is, where's that? This is the main entrance right here. So when you come in, if you come this way where I killed the spiders, there's usually 2 drops over here. They won't spawn in at the exact same time, but there is a chance for them to. I think that's the pitfall. Yeah, that's a pitfall. Okay, so it's up this way to the right, and then you're going to turn left up here. So sometimes it will be right here in the middle where you need it. You just walk up to it, grab it, and leave. Other times it will be on that side, so you'll need a grappling hook just to get over there. Those are usually the main 2 I get. There are probably about 4 or 5 in here, I believe. But this cave is also a little labyrinth. Like it's very puzzling. Something is attacking my bird. So we're gonna run out and see what it is. because if our bird dies, we're screwed. We can't get back. It's lagging because I'm trying to exit and it's despawning everything. Okay, well, he's okay, but something knocked him off. I'm not sure what it was. That's fine though. We're gonna do whistle follow 1. He'll come up to us and we'll just jump on him when he gets close. And let's see, what was eating you? Is it that? Is it a wolf? Yeah, that is a wolf, I believe. Yep, direwolf, level 50. Okay, so not that big of a deal. Bird's alive, he's got good health. We're doing fine. Obviously there's more meadow over here, guys, if you guys need that. Yeah, see, that's why the penguins don't live very long. At least on the mainland, anyway. Wolves, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before. Wolves will actually, when you tame them, you actually do not need a saddle. There is no saddle for them. So if you guys want to tame wolves, they are good pack animals. You can get like 3 of them. They'll give each other a boost. Whichever one is the highest level. That is the mammoth shout right there. It's intimidate. So my output damage is reduced. That's what they do. So it goes away after a while. There, it's gone. So yeah, this is the new area where I'm going to be living, guys, on this server. Let's get back there. I'll teach you guys the admin commands, and we will go from there. I did just save the video clip. Hopefully I did not go over an hour. If anything's cut out, I do apologize ahead of time. Well, I guess it won't be ahead of time because it already have happened. I apologize if something's cut out though. Should be fine, but there's never telling. I need to get an actual like timer, but I don't want you guys every time at like 50 minutes here it start going off and I'm like, what the hell is that? Or it be annoying. I just need like a little thing that'll flash at me or something. I know everyone's like, get a PC and use OBS. I'm like, no, I just record on PS4 and then transfer it to PC and still screwed up anyway. I have a PC. The PC I have does not have much memory on it. So that's why I have trouble sometimes even editing my videos. I mean, I thought it had a decent amount, but I guess not. Alright, so let's go check on our Anki, make sure he's not being attacked or dead. I mean, I guess it would tell us if he was dead, but let's still go double check, see if there's anything over there that may attack him or anything. Her. It. Okay, Anki looks good, nothing in the area. Alright, let's go back. We're gonna go ahead and kill this hyena right here. And we're gonna kill this Sarco. Land, what are you doing? Oh yeah, Sarco's dead. Almost hit the Anki. Or yeah, the Anki. So the last time I was here, which was a little while ago, when I was trying to figure out where exactly I wanted to build, and I built the foundations, there was 2, actually there's still one here. There was 2 Hesperonius. That's these ducks that are here. These little guys. These are the ones that, my bird's still on follow. These are the ones that, Hesperonius is what they're called. These are the ones that will, lay golden eggs. If you can get a golden egg from them, it is like XP and a half or something like that. Where are you going? Land. Thank you. It's like XP and a half or something like that. So if you guys can get them to lay a golden egg, pick it up and run with it. I do believe it's just like the regular egg, they still will attack you and stuff. Now if you tame them, I'm pretty sure you can still get golden eggs from them. That is what they look like on land. They are, I believe, a little bit hostile. If you get too close, they will attack. There are piranhas in this water. Sometimes, is that the other one over there? Sometimes, yeah, there's the other one. So they both are still here. Sometimes you can find otters in this water, but it's pretty rare. I was gonna say there are piranhas in here. Now the way you can get golden eggs from them while they're wild, but I believe it's still kind of like taming them, is you can actually attack a fish and you just go up to them and feed them, I believe, and they may or may not lay that golden egg. So let's see if we can get it to do it here real quick. So you kill a fish, hold or press triangle. I'm dragging the fish behind me. Let's see if we can feed him this. Okay, he's gonna, let's wait for him to come out of the water. He's gonna kill the other fish too. I don't remember how to feed them. I don't know if I just walk to him up to him and hit the button, or if I'm supposed to like just lay it down in front of him and let him eat it. Whoa, something just ate my fish. Or maybe it just decomposed, I don't know. Well, okay, I guess we're not trying that. Let me show you guys how to do these admin commands. So when you're in the game, you'll just hit the start button. Obviously it pauses the game. I believe if there's other people in here with you and you do this, I believe it pauses the game for them too, unless you're just hosting the server, like on another PS4 or whatever, then you can do this free will. You can turn on or off the chat logs so that people can or can't see what you're doing. On PS4, you have to hold all four of these at once, or press all four at once, not necessarily hold them. It's L1, R1, triangle, and square. Then you'll see this pop up here, this admin command thing. So we're going to do admin. You know what? I think they might already be enabled. Give me a second. Alright, I don't know if they are enabled, but I'm still going to enable them just so that you guys know what to type in. So for PS4 it's L1, R1, square, triangle. On Xbox One it's LB, RB, X, and Y. And then once you're in here, you're going to go to or not go to, but what you're going to type in, if I can find it. And like I said, you guys, you may want to just come in here and mess with this if you guys plan on doing any admin commands at all anyway, just because you guys will be able to see what exactly you can and can't do in here. Like you can give people experience, you can give yourself I'm sorry, you can give yourself experience, you can give other people experience. This is where you can ban players, you can clear out players' inventories if you wanted to. You could debug structures, like if it's glitched or stuck in a wall or something like that. You can destroy structures even if they're not yours. You can do all kinds of stuff in here. Okay, so I believe it's just admin cheat enabled. You may or may not have to type this in. I know before I didn't have to, and then you'll just move over and you'll click on admin command. It won't say anything or do anything, but it should be enabled now. So you do have to do admin cheat like that as one word, and then enabled as a separate word. And then from here, what you want to do is you want to go back and you want to find out what items you want to give yourself. So Let's see here. See if I can figure this out. Like I said, I'm not going to build the entire thing while you guys are watching, just because this whole admin command thing is going to take a while anyway. So the way it works is it's going to be admin cheat. I really hope I'm doing this right. And then you're going to do a space. You're going to do give item num, N-U-M. You'll see this as I'm done typing it, guys. And then there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. It's going to be the item ID is going to be the first number. The quantity is going to be the second number. The quality, so if you wanted to do like Ascension or Mastercraft, that's what they mean by quality. That's going to be your third number. And then whether it's a blueprint or the actual item, which is either a 1 or 0, is going to be your fourth number. So the quantity, I believe you can't do more than 200 in one thing or whatever. If you want to give the like if you want to give the item to a specific player, you also have to type in the player's name, I believe. The easiest way to do it is just to give it to yourself and then just drop it for them, or put it in like a box or something for them. So let's see here. We are going to if I can find it, I'm looking for metal foundations. They are somewhere in here. It sucks because they're in order by the item number, not in order by like alphabetical order. You can also give yourself the artifacts if you want, but like I said, that's pretty crappy cheating. Okay, so the item number for the metal foundations is 172. So what I'm doing, admin cheat, give num item ID. We're going to do 172. And then space quantity, we're going to do 40. I don't need that many, but that's how many we're going to do. Quality, we're just going to do 1 because there is no other quality. And then whether or not it's a blueprint, we're going to do 0. So now that's what it should look like, I believe. If I'm doing this right, it might just be give item num. And actually there is no space between item and num, so let's take that out. Let's see if that works. Did it work? It did not. I gave myself 40 ladders. Oh my god, was it 172 or did I do it wrong? This might be an old list. Okay, 172 does say metal foundations. So I guess this is just an old list, so I don't need those ladders. So it did work. Let's see. This is going to be a horrible video. Let's see if we can find a better, more updated list. Let's see here. Sort by type, we'll go to structures. Okay, this one looks more updated. Should be 169. Okay, so we're just going to hit pause. We're going to change that 172 to 169. 169, admin command. Resume, and it looks like it worked. As you guys can see, I can still move around and stuff, but you may want to be careful with this. I don't know how the weight on these works because I should be over encumbered. So obviously breaking down all the rest of these, it's going to start giving me the stone and everything back. So of course I'm going to start becoming overweight as I'm doing this. So we're just going to, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. We're just going to throw all the rest of this stuff out. And we're going to keep placing down our foundations. looks like it's gonna do it every 3, which is fine. Haha, I got a 4th one in. Oops. Alright guys, so I have tons of stuff left, which actually let me go ahead and make this a 6x6 instead, just because. Now when you're building here, a lot of this area is uneven, so you guys may want to make sure, like if you want to try to save materials, you may want to build the outside before doing the inside, just in case it doesn't fit or it doesn't line up right, because it's a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie, it is a pain in the ass to try to do the whole foundation thing and step up and down the foundation just to make it line up. It's just horrible in this game. It really is. It's not crazy, but it can get pretty bad and frustrating. And or if you guys want, you guys can just look at where I'm building right now. Hopefully you guys don't go too far this way, because if you do, eventually it will not clip on. Like right here. No, one more. Let's see. Right here. Yeah, okay, so from here it won't clip on, so just keep it in mind, guys. Not something you guys want to be dealing with while you're trying to build, you know, whatever you're trying to build, especially if you're not using admin commands and you're just actually collecting the materials. Like I said, I'm sure it can be extremely frustrating, guys, so just something to keep in mind. Let's get rid of the rest of that, throw out that last one, and there we go. So that is how you use admin commands, guys. Like I said, go on Google. The site that I ended up at is it looks like it's Ark IDs, so like arkids.net. That looks like the most updated one, because it actually gave me the foundations and not the ladders that it initially gave me. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. I'll build the rest of the stuff offline using the commands, so you guys know that I am cheating. Yes, I'm just going to build the foundation, or not the foundation. I'm going to build the entire house. I'm going to build all the structures and everything using the commands. And when I am back to where I was with what I had, not counting the mounts, I will come back and we will continue kind of where we left off. We'll start getting tames again and everything. I'll show you guys some more dinosaurs that you guys haven't seen in this game yet. We'll talk a little bit more about the snow, since we're by the snow, and we'll go from there. So thanks for joining me today, guys. If you're not a subscriber and you like what you see, please subscribe. If you are a subscriber, or even if you aren't but you like the video, at least hit the like button. Thank you. And if you don't like it, that's perfectly fine. The only thing I ask is, if you're hitting the dislike button, or if you just don't like it, put down in the comments what you didn't like about the video. Was it too long? You didn't like the fact that I ended up using admin commands? Whatever the case may be, put it down in the comments section. Let me know, give me some feedback, and we can go from there. If you guys want to see anything specific, me build anything or use a specific command, like an admin command, I'll do that for you guys. Depending on what it is, or I may or may not keep it. Like if you guys have me spawn in all the artifacts, I'll do it to show you guys, but I'm not going to keep them. I do want to go down in every single one of the caves and show the caves to you guys, show you guys where the entrances are, the dangers and all that stuff, just so you guys can see the actual gameplay, and not just me, you know, having the commands come in and be like, oh, there, got them all, you know, done with the game. I just don't think, to me, I don't like playing like that. It's like playing Minecraft in creative. Not that there's anything wrong with it, it's just not something I prefer to do. And then another thing is, I will need to use my Argent to go back and forth and get like the rest of the metal and stuff I have at that other place. I may just leave all that there and just, like I said, use commands and stuff over here, at least to get back on my feet in this area. I hate these little things. So like I said, if you guys enjoy what you're seeing, make sure you hit that like button. If not, then don't. The only thing I ask, he took some of my raw meat. The only thing I ask, like I said, is you leave something down in the comments. Let me know what you did or didn't like about the video. And make sure you guys hit the notification thing too, so you guys can see when I'm posting new videos. I'm glad to be back, glad to be out of the hospital. Thank you so much for your continued support, for those of you that are still with me. It has been a while since I've been posting. And that's it. I will see you guys in the next episode.